So this is Nokia 6.1, or you can say Nokia 6 2018 edition. So I took my time and just try to figure out whether you should buy this device or not. Now there are so many factors which can play major role to make a smartphone good or bad. A few of them are like the camera and the performance. So I have made a detailed video comparing this device with some of the other budget lower end and the higher end devices. So be sure to check these two things, like its camera and the speed test, link in the description. Few things are left which are also very important, like this day-to-day usage, in-hand feeling, audio, display, and other software comparison. This is first time Nokia came with the Android one. Compared to the last year, they were close to stock Android. So how much difference is there compared to these two versions and another Android one device compared to stock Android? Just a little bit of idea there, because there's nothing too much to show you. Now in summary, I will say this is definitely a great device. It represents Nokia traditions, but some of the mistakes, or you can say a couple of the biggest mistake that Nokia has done with device, is not because they don't want to give you, because these are the features that people desperately want, and they can get this feature even on the lower price tag. Let's get start and see a quick unboxing in case you're interested to know what's inside this box, and a complete detailed review whether you should buy Nokia 6 2018 or not. A quick unboxing here. Onto the box you will be getting a headphone this time. Maybe Nokia is giving this time headphones to all the devices, and you're going to get a USB 2.0 to the Type-C charging connector and data syncing cable. That means your device should be supporting the USB Type-C fast charging, and yes, it is. This device supports fast charging now, and you can charge quickly up to the 100 minutes with that. And here is a quick device closer look. It looks to me more closely to the Nokia 8, so I'm showing you side by side. So all things are in the usual places, the volume keys, the power button, but no doubt the device looks beautiful. The brass combination on the black is very stunning. The Nokia 8 was beautiful device, and so the Nokia 6 also. And as of now, this is the only color available. This is a Type-C and the speaker and the mic on the downside, and here is your SIM and the micro SD card expansion slot. Front you have a 5.5 inch Full HD IPS LCD display. And device setup is done. So here's a quick look. I really like this page. First time when you log into the phone, it's like you're getting inside the new house. Let's first check the storage that you will be getting. So out of the 32 gigabytes, near about 20 gigabytes, 21 gigabytes you will be getting with that. So to add an SD card which is supported on this device. Something more, this device is an Android one. That means you will be getting the same software in case you're still using the old Nokia devices like the 6 and the 5, and also other Android devices and the Pixel. So software experience will be same, but since the manufacturers are different, so each manufacturer do add their own minor customizations, like Mi is adding their own Mi services, Nokia is adding their Nokia support application, but most of the devices will be on the same security patch level. You will be first in line to get the monthly security updates, latest Android version, which is guaranteed up to 2 years. That means your Nokia 6 is going to get this is an Android 8, you're going to get Android 9 and Android 10. So 2 years of guaranteed software update with your Nokia 6.1 devices, which is very nice. But the Nokia devices are still on the latest 8.1, while the Xiaomi Android one, that is a Mi 1 device, is still on the 8.0. I really don't get it why it is happening like that. Anyway guys, so that's your software quick overview. So pretty much there's nothing to show you there. Almost all the devices, the stock ones, are near about the same experience. Now this Nokia 6.1 also has a FM radio built in. This is not a software based, this is completely hardware based. So that is why a headphone is given to you, because it needs an antenna band. So this is not the band, this is an antenna. That's why you need this thing. Yeah, one thing is lacking here is that this device doesn't have a face unlock feature, which is very popular nowadays. Almost all the manufacturers, cheap or costly, they are giving this feature, but there is no such a scope on this Nokia 6.1, at least as of now. A quick fingerprint placement location. So almost 90 to 95% devices, they will be having fingerprint sensor spot like I'm showing you here. The Nokia 6 doesn't looks to me like it's on the proper position. So the best way to test is that if you just take your phone, lift your phone on your hand, take it on the hand, you can see your finger is almost going exactly on the same spot where the fingerprint placement is there. The Mi 1 I've shown you, the Redmi Note 5 Pro, the OnePlus 5T, 3 manufacturers I did have shown you in front of you. So almost all the devices are placing on the same position. On the front side also it is good. You can easily reach your thumbs there. So ergonomically it is not the proper position. So here's an example. I took my phone on the hand. My finger is going on the just down to the camera. So there is nothing, just a choice branding is there. Just for look and design, they tried to move the fingerprint sensor on the downside. I believe this is the only reason I just really don't understand. So it's not a deal breaker, but if you're using many devices together, definitely, you know, it could be some problem, or you need to bend your fingers too much to just reach to the fingerprint sensor, or you know, you have to just adjust your hand to how you're picking your phone. So do use some kind of cases, because you may drop your phone accidentally because it is on slightly lower side. Here is a quick fingerprint scanner test that we are doing. So far it is faster than me even, but it feels to me same as a Nokia 8. And comparing with other devices like the this is Redmi Note 5 Pro. So 5 Pro is slightly faster compared to the Nokia 6.1. So it's okay, it's not that slow, but yeah, it's not on the fastest side. Note 5 Pro is doing great job. This is OnePlus 5T, and it is again the faster side. So fingerprint sensor is okay, not the fastest. And here is a quick display quality check. This is a 5.5 inch Full HD 16:9 aspect ratio display, and with the 403 ppi. So far what I can say is display is good. Nokia used to make good displays, still they are making good display. Colors are sharp. Since this is LCD, so I'm using mostly AMOLED phones, so I used to see some differences, but in case you're not using any AMOLED phones, definitely you will like this display. Black won't as much black, but yeah, it's normal. But there's a huge big chin on the bottom, which is certainly a waste of space. And with the on-screen navigation keys, you're going to get only the actual 5.2 inch display, which is usable. Otherwise everything is just so much class. If you do proper zoom on the websites, you can see the texts are very sharp and clear. So display wise I'm okay, just I don't like the way, you know, the design. Nowadays most of the phones are offering 18:9 display. If the phone is launched in 2018 or late 2017, they almost should be having 18:9 and the higher, but this looks to me on the older side. Here's a quick display comparison on the 50% brightness with the adaptive brightness turned off. Plus obviously the Galaxy is that bad, is good, it's okay, it's not terrible, it's fine. Here is a complete 100% brightness. On that you can see colors are sharp, viewing are good. This is me even on the side, Full HD display 5.5 inch. This is OnePlus 3T AMOLED Full HD display. So you can see AMOLED with LCD side by side. How does it look like when you have this thing? Is good. This is Note 5 Pro Full HD IPS LCD. So you won't say any complaint, except just only the resolution, that is the aspect ratio of the display, which I personally don't like it. OnePlus 5T side by side. This is Nokia 8 IPS LCD Quad HD display. So again Nokia displays really was very great. And this is your Pixel 2 XL, not the best display, but still it is AMOLED, so just showing you on the side by side. So you may have made an idea, you know, how the display is that. Overall it is good, it is sharp. On the Galaxy S9 Plus side by side, so really there is no punchy black color on the Nokia 6 because it is LCD, but you won't see any problem with that. Let's do a quick speaker test. This is a single speaker with the Nokia Ojo spatial audio sound system. So I'm going to take a couple of devices, so let's start and see. Here's a quick sample in front of you.
Final scratch test, here we go, 3, 2, 1. Just came out. Those are very hard. Final scratch test, here we go, 3, 2, 1. Just came out. Those are very hard. Final scratch test, here we go, 3, 2, 1. Just came out. Those are very hard. Final scratch test, here we go, 3, 2, 1. Just came out. Those are very hard. Final scratch test, here we go, 3, 2, 1. It just came out. Those are very hard. Final scratch test, here we go, 3, 2, 1. came out. Those are very hard.
Since this is a metal phone, it is good to see the gaming heat test. So as of now, I'm on the air conditioned room, so temperature should be 28 to 29 degree, near about to that. And right now it is max 30.9 degrees. So let's play some games. I'm gonna play games, a couple of stages on the X-Fold 8. Let's see, 10 to 15 minutes. I'm just going to cross three different levels. So I played near about 12 minutes, 12 and a half minute. Now let's see the temperature. And so it should be, I believe, it is max we are going to get is 35.6, so near about the 5 degrees temperature hike you will see, which is okay, I believe. So since this is a metal phone, so it is obviously fine. Here is a quick charging heat test too. So since this is fast charger and it is a metal phone, so do use some kind of cases. Nowadays it is summer in the India, so definitely environment is quite hot nowadays. So all the phone almost which support fast charging with type C, they are reaching near to 40 degrees, which should be okay. So try to charge in the morning. Quick camera UI samples there. Remember this Windows phone, there is a Nokia Pro camera, now later it becomes to Lumia camera. Now Microsoft owned this Lumia camera trademark and all the Pro camera design. So HMD Nokia, they took it from the Microsoft nowadays on the patent basis. So they are paying loyalties to the Microsoft. With each Nokia devices they are going to sell it. Anyway, whatever is there, finally we are getting this Nokia Pro camera mode camera application on all the Nokia devices. Not sure about the older one, but the new ones have this camera application. It is one of the simplest camera application that you can get on any Android device. It is the best camera application. If you don't believe me, just go and see any other camera application. This phone do have the Ozo audio, so do let me know how the audio sounds like. Nokia 8 should be having better sounds, but this one just okay. So this is front camera. Now I'm just going to show you some couple of modes, like using picture-in-picture mode or using the Bothi mode, using both the front and the back camera. So this is the Bothi mode that first came with the Nokia 8. Now the good thing here is that both cameras are the 4K capable, but here the back camera is the 4K capable and the front is only 1080p. So you can simultaneously see both the front and the back at the same side. So you can just flip around the screens either way, and you can just talk like that. So this is your Bothi mode. Now let me show you the PIP camera mode. So this is the PIP camera mode. So you can see there's a small screen there. Probably I can show you in the video recording. So you can see on the back side, on the front side, anything you can do. So once you start recording, you cannot just adjust the small window, the smaller one, but the back one you can obviously move that. So that's your PIP mode that you can use. So I'm going to show you a live broadcast feature. So you see this window here, live button, which is right now off. You can just click here. You can post either on your Facebook homepage, or you can just post directly live on the YouTube. So better create a timeline event. So I'm just going to post on the Facebook, and I'm going to use some different modes. Say we have already talked about that. So this is picture-in-picture mode. So I'm there on the small window here, as you can see. Now once you start posting here, it will create a loading event. So I'm going to post on my homepage and create the title, whatever you want. Just click OK. So it will create as a creating event. Please wait. And if you have a better internet connection, definitely it is more recommended to use some fast internet. So it will start in 3, 2, 1. Now you can see it shows as a live here, and it shows the count in case you have already created any event. It will definitely show a number of people who are watching this live broadcast. So some camera samples for you. So these are all taken on the indoor office studio. So even though we have made a detailed camera comparisons, I will request you to watch that complete video for taking a look on the closer way how the Nokia 6 performs against all the budget and the flagship devices. So here is a quick summary. With the GIS optics, you can take some accurate colors. Photos are sharp, but there is some focusing issues. Dynamic range is okay, not the great, but the low light photographs are not great as compared to other budget devices, which I can see right now. So do check the old videos for complete camera comparison. You can see almost all the details on there. Time to see the performance test also. Even though I have made a detailed video for that, do check that out. So what we have seen on that video, in doing almost all kind of tests, whether it's a casual test, memory management test, application launching test, and resuming test, benchmarking tests, almost all of them, this device is on the always on the slightly lower side. That means performing as quick as other older devices too. The biggest reason be the lesser amount of RAM, because Mi 1 is also the same software, Android one, and also it does have a slightly more amount of RAM. So it's doing the perfect job. Everything is super on this device. So this only we can think of this device, or why it is working such why it is actually kind of underperforming. If you're a casual user, this is audio, but if you're a sort of pro user, I wouldn't recommend you to go with device either. Wait for working. So that's a complete test, performance test, and all the things that we should be knowing about this device. So now we have seen almost all the features of the phone that I wanted to show you. One thing I missed to show you is the battery stat. So yeah, till now I have charged my phone 3 times overall in a week, and almost all time I got nearly 5 hours plus screen on time, which is okay because this is not a huge high quality display, so you should be getting at least 5 plus battery backup always. So let's wrap this video of this Nokia 6.1. What is my take on that device? So things what I like about this device, definitely it feels beautiful. Usually it happens on the budget devices, not really possible to get such a beautiful and the solid phones. You can get a glass phone, no doubt about that, but they are not durable. So I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of durability tests of the Nokia 6 of the last edition. It was very durable, so no doubt it should be very durable. Not showing you drop test with that. So it feels great in the hand in terms of like you're holding some really very solid phone. So another thing I like about this phone is the stock Android, because I'm a stock Android guy, so I prefer this kind of OS. You may not like this at all, depends on you. These are the plus side. Now why I'm not going to use this phone, there are a couple of reasons. I mentioned a lot of mistakes companies have done on the past. Number one thing is that company is just trying to give you 16:9 aspect ratio display. I'm used to of 18:9 because all of my phones nowadays, whatever are going to launch, all the phones they are coming on the 18:9 display. So this is good. It has an on-screen increase which is still taking a lot of space. That is why there's an advantage of having 18:9. You have the lesser bezel on the bottom or chin, and with the keys on it, it's going to make your display looks better, bigger. You can have more content to consume on the screen, which is certainly not here. And another biggest problem with that is that there is no dual camera at all. This just fancy design. Now I don't mind, I'm okay with my Pixel phone with the single camera on it, but at least I can do some extra job like the portrait and good digital zoom. But having a dual camera, it's great. You can take 2x zoom and you can have a monochrome sensor, either you can have a live bokeh effect, whatever you want. So this device feels lacks to me on that department. All of my budget phones, even they have this feature, so I certainly not going to use this phone for camera either. And the last thing I will say about this device, it's just okay performing device. Even I'm using day to day. I'm not saying it is the fastest, but the thing is that, like I mentioned earlier, all of my older devices, even the older OnePlus 3 devices, they are working faster than that because having more amount of RAM. So it's not about the processor, it's about how much RAM actually Android needs nowadays. So 3 gigabytes is certainly very less. If you own a Nokia 6 2017, you must have seen this features till now. Just read any comments on the whatever website you're watching. 3 gigabytes is just too less. So whether you should buy this device or not, if you are a very casual user, you just want a Nokia device which is very solid and guaranteed 2 years of software upgrade, which you're going to get with this device. Feels great, looks beautiful, no problem with that. Stock Android look and feel. But if you're looking for some advanced, a latest feature like the taller display, dual camera, all the things that are going nowadays, all the manufacturers, they're trying to give you those kinds of feature, but this device certainly don't have such kind of features. So this is what I will say. And also this is slightly overpriced device. If this could have been placed on the same price segment as the last year's Nokia 7, that means max on the 15k side on the Indian currency, it should be very great. So anyway guys, that's a long video, but I hope this video is going to help you whether you should buy this device or not. If you still want to buy this device, wait for the 4 gigabytes RAM variant. That is going to be cost slightly, I guess 1000 or 2000 rupees more than that. Alright guys, so that's your complete Nokia 6.1 review. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm Saurabh and I'll catch you very soon in the next video. Till then, have a great day.